In this video, I'd like to show you how to play the song I Don't Care by Ed Sheeran. My name is Diego from the Hit Music Studio, and in this channel we regularly put videos to help our students learn music that is popular. So if you want to learn how to play this song, let's go to a close-up of the piano so we can get started. So for this song, I like it because it has pitch bend. So pitch bend is this wheel on the left of the keyboard. It's normal pianos would not have these two wheels, and you definitely have to check what kind of keyboard you have. But it's a good thing to later on be able to have a keyboard that has this. So what does it do if you don't know? Like when you play the note, if I play an F, when I play the note with the pitch wheel all the way up, what I'm getting is a G. So pretty much keyboards are usually programmed to move the pitch 2 notes up. We're talking from the inside of the piano. So it's a little bit of a effect that you're gonna use in specific songs, and in this one they are using it to make a couple of notes that are very simple but at the same time sound cool. So let me go ahead and play the part. It's a good amount of like G flats and then an A flat, and we're gonna bend the A flat up with the pitch bend. So it sounds like this. That last couple times it just repeats the same note. Couple of ideas and little suggestions. One, when you push this note up, let go of the wheel without bringing it back with your finger. Just release it. Like this. These wheels are designed so you don't have to necessarily bring it back down. It's spring-loaded, so it brings back on its own. And the idea of that is that you can release it quickly to make it sound a little bit more natural. So it's a little bit of an effect, similar than a guitar player would do, but I think it does sound better if you not only release the note, release the wheel at the same time. So it will be... And it's a short little effect, but at the same time it makes it, of course, sound cool. And I think the other thing is the note should be short. Because it's a pattern, you're playing with the snare drum, so it's a pattern that I think, you know, whoever played it, and probably maybe Ed Sheeran played himself, you're pushing the song along with very syncopated notes, so you don't want to do long notes. Because then it probably won't fit into the style of the song. So for the second part, you need a sound that has a lot of ring. You can probably use strings, you can probably use something similar. Don't worry if it's not perfect. I think it's mainly you need a sound that you play the notes and the sound keeps on ringing. So 4 chords, we're gonna do G flat, it's gonna be B flat, D flat, G flat. Now you're gonna play that and hold it for pretty much 6 counts, then do D flat by itself, and then we're gonna do an E flat minor in inversion up here. Now that's gonna be G flat, B flat, E flat. So that would sound like this. That's the first part. No, those are the first 2 chords. It has 4 chords. Let me show you the next 2, and then we'll talk a little bit about a couple of extra notes. The next one is going to be E flat, G flat, B. And then the final chord is F, A flat, D flat. And then it goes back down to probably this note, which is a G flat. Now, there's a couple of passing notes. So when you're doing this chord, then you do G flat. So those notes are G flat, B flat, regular B. And when you play that B, you play the actual chord, and then do the next chord. And then move down to probably play this note by itself. You can probably reinforce it by doing also a D flat down there. So let me go ahead and play that whole section with drums a little bit slower. Now, I definitely think that you should reinforce it with the left. The left is fairly simple because it's just doubling the root of the chord. So it's going to be G flat for the first chord, E flat on the second one, the third one, B, then D flat, then back down to G flat. So nothing to it. I think for the left hand, I would suggest finger 1 on G flat and then put your finger 4 or your pinky on that B on the bottom so you can reach the notes easily. So that concludes the tutorial, and we hope it was easy to follow along. If you can, definitely leave us some feedback. We are trying to improve these videos to make sure that you guys are getting the most value out of them. So if you want another song tutorial, you can click or tap over here. For videos that can take your piano skills a little bit to the next level, you can click or tap over here. We hope to see you guys soon.